Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Christian Called Conservative. The saga continues. If you saw my video last week, you would have seen that I had a couple of exchanges with some people on social media regarding something I might have posted or something that they posted, and we had a healthy dialogue. This week, my cousin posted something and he actually commented back from my comment. I say that because he's posted different things about former President Trump, and a variety of different things. And I've shared a comment, and he's never said anything until now. So he posted this on Facebook, and I'm gonna read it to you. And I'm not gonna share the whole exchange, but it got very interesting. So it says, "Oh well, no racist or inappropriate Cinco de Mayo post from Trump today, people." My response is what got started. It says, "So glad First Amendment is out the window." He didn't like that because he would say things like, his comment was, "What does First Amendment have to do with this?" Everything, which was my next comment. So here's the thing. I don't claim to be the brightest star in the sky or the sharpest knife in the drawer, but if I say something here on Facebook and Big Brother Facebook doesn't like it, what happens? They demonetize, but I'm not monetized. They put me in timeout or whatever. That's exactly what happened to former President Trump. And some of you already know that they are not reenacting his account. I don't know for how long, if it's indefinite. But let's make sure we're clear. When you say something on these platforms and it's not fitting their storyline, they don't allow you to post things for X amount of weeks, months, or what have you. Plenty of people have been banned or have been put in timeout because they didn't like what was put on that platform. So of course, the First Amendment is being challenged. So as we were exchanging, and then all of a sudden, by the way, his brother-in-law kicks in and takes the baton and continues on with his exchanges. My whole point was, if Big Brother doesn't like it, it gets banned, stopped. And they weren't understanding what I was trying to get at. They kept saying, well, you don't know your history. And I'm thinking, what does that have to do with anything? So my cousin and I are going back and forth. And like I said, I'm not going to bore you with everything that I said, but one of the things I did say was, the bottom line is big tech has way too much power. When they start censoring people, it becomes very communist China-ish. And then my cousin says, Chinese government literally silences people and allows only certain information from websites and news organizations. That's exactly what's happening. What is he talking? He's helping my case. Anyway, so I ended with, and I'm talking to the brother-in-law, because like I said, the brother-in-law threw in his stuff, which didn't make any sense to me. I said, here's the thing. There are some who have been canceled and stopped from expressing their feelings on this private platform. As long as it fits, for example, Facebook's storyline, it's okay to say whatever. But when someone says something contrary, they're blocked. The fact is, Facebook doesn't like it and they'll stop it. So here's my thing. The whole thing about President Trump and why he was banned, I was looking at different things that others have said, and they still have their platform activated. They're still able to say different things. And I also listened to the former president's speech on January 6th, and I'm looking to see where is the issue. It's not for me to say whether he actually incited insurrection, but my whole point of this video right here is I'm comparing what some have said and what the president said, and how these folks still have their accounts activated. It's never been paused or stopped or what have you. So I listened to the speech of the president, and it said, and I'm not going to quote all of it, obviously not, but I took notes from it. So he said things like, we will never give up. We will not take it anymore. You have to get your people to fight. We will walk down to the Capitol and cheer on our brave our brave senators and congressmen and women. You will never take back our country. We'll never take back our country with weakness, and you have to be strong. march over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard. We are going to walk down and I will be there with you. Okay. Again, like I said, I am not a scholar of speeches. I am not a historian, things like that. But what I heard, like I said, I just listened to it again. I'm not hearing, let's burn the down. I'm not hearing, let's bust through windows and go after people. And I did not hear any of that. So I looked at some other folks and what they've said about the variety of things that's going on with like the Chauvin trial and as far as the election, things like that. Maxine Waters, U.S. Representative of California, 43rd Congressional District. At an outdoor rally in L.A., she said, in a microphone in hand, let's make sure we show up wherever we have to show up. And if you see anybody from that cabinet, meaning the former president's cabinet, in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd and you push back on them and you tell them they are not welcome anymore, anywhere. Okay. On some nightly show, she says, I'll take Trump out now. And that wasn't for dinner. Okay. Before the Chauvin trial was completed, she said, well, we've got to stay on the streets and we've got to get more active. Now, at that time, half the city had burned down, businesses lost, people had died, but this is what a representative said. And we've got to get more active. We've got to get more confrontational. We've got to make sure that they know that we mean business. Interesting. Okay. 2016, and I'm sure she said it recently, but I'm just going to go by what I found. The Vice President Harris, has said, I'm going to fight with you. Elizabeth Warren, there are plenty of videos that you can see her saying, we have to fight, and this is a quote because I watched the video and just quoting it for you guys. We have to fight, and I'll fight with you. I'm here to fight back. Okay. Chuck Schumer, Senator of New York, said, you have released a whirlwind and you will pay the price. We have to fight back. I'm so confused. So the president is telling people to march down to the Capitol on January 6th to peacefully and patriotically make their voices known, that we have to fight, take back our country back, a variety of things like that. And he gets charged with insurrection, which, you know, he was found not guilty. But still, I just don't get it. Again, based on what he said, he got hushed. But yet I just quoted you, Elizabeth Warren, Schumer, the vice president. There were also videos of a variety of different senators and representatives who said they want to punch Trump in the face. This one kind of scared me. Put a bullet in him? Is that not a threat? That is a direct threat against the sitting president of the United States. Well, at the time, he was sitting president. Videos that said to assassinate him. Madonna said, quote, that I have thought about blowing up the White House. These are all threats, but all their platforms are still active. So, to my cousin, yes, First Amendment is being challenged because platforms don't like it, you get cut, you get demonetized. But all these people, Democrats, who express their feelings still have their accounts. So look, I don't want to hear it. Yes, First Amendment's being challenged, so don't give me that crap about you're still free to say what you want. That's bull, because if I say it and they don't like it, chop, chop. So, anyway, that was it for today. That's all I wanted to share was, like, I continue to have these dialogues, and it's really cool that I'm having them because it's challenging me to do research. It's challenging me to read and to understand. I'm happy. I'm being challenged, and that's what I wanted. So Anyway, if this was informative, if this was entertaining, if this was good to you, please give this a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And I thank you. As always, put a comment on the bottom. Challenge me. Tell me I'm wrong. I look forward to it, and I thank you so much. Thank you for joining Christian Cult Conservative. You take care. God bless.